Let go. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My waters laying them mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a big box. He made that shot turn. Wore the spot on, pick the car. Had a mask on. Make him beatbox. In Miami with my then she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big phone, ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, hit a ride around with. Call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Gotta do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got it on the door. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make them wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My waters laying them mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a big box. He made that shot turn. Wore the spot on, pick the car. Had a mask on. Make him beatbox.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a tessie? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep, got my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back bustin' bands every time we link up.
That my best friend.
Let's run it back.
Yeah, cut the cameras. We're running it back right now. We're doing it again right now. Turn off the cameras.
There's 1 week left in Season 5, and if you need extra XP to get to level 40, check out the following events. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's Sink or Swim. This all-new event features aquarium courts and 3 tiers of rewards, so don't miss out. And in the city, rep your affiliation at Rival Day. It's time to crown the new champions of the city. So I want to see every Beast, Viper, Wildcat, and Knight on the courts. That's it for me. Now get out there and finish the season strong.
Well, that's it for this episode of 2K TV. Thanks so much for watching.
Enjoy the game. Just kidding, it's April Fools. Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And since it's April Fools, let's get a little silly with our first segment, introducing your annual Top Play bloopers. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Dan Roberts, arena voice for the Utah Jazz. Welcome to Top Plays. Here are some of the strangest plays you've sent in this year for NBA 2K22. It's time for your not-so-top plays.
It's blocked, and it's out of bounds.
First up, Ryan found out that shooting practice is best held when teammates are not dunking the balls. So rude. Next up, it's Glee Cleve sends us a note on timeout etiquette. Don't call that T.O. mid-jump shot.
Oh, I got a green, bro.
It was going in.
Oh my God!
Hicks the name. He gives the defense a need for a timeout with his dribble moves, sending the defender to the bleachers for a rest. Maybe avoiding blooper reels is a confidence thing. Tom Bell, 1979, pokes the ball free, dives, and just decides to win it from the hardwood. Why risk a turnover, right? So many ways to get a basket. Cuzzy KC shows us that new physics trick you learned off the rim, bouncing back in. Unlikely, but impressive. If you see a defender trying to force a charge call, don't run straight into them. Hey, Medoshiki, is there a magnetic badge I don't know about? That draws back-to-back charges. And if you see Goggles 2K in the event center, don't be sour. Stay out of the paint or the whole team is knocking the candy out of your bag. Remember that you can be featured on 2K TV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWOW. See you inside your next Jazz game in NBA 2K22, and see you next week for the top play of Season 5 vote. Bye-bye.
With so many modes in NBA 2K22, it's always a good time to explore something new.
This week, we're taking a look at Play Now Online.
That's right, Team 2KTV jumped into the mode recently, and we just had to share how much fun you can have.
Whether you're looking for online competition or against your friends, there's a little bit of everything in Play Now Online.
Let's start with the basics. When you're competing against online competition, there are 3 tiers to conquer. In the different tiers, you'll have to play with different teams, so your wins in this mode will come from all angles. You can play with your favorite team, but you also have to explore other teams.
Every invitation like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too, like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me. Females who's the. Is always the. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy, reach in your bag. I'm a leader at last. This a don you with.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these wizards, then they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Sunny, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, red is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down, all I require, just hold it down, they gon' talk you when we on the round, be hating with feet on the ground, got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah that's for on my C's. I be cool with the beast like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear that edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beat, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm same girl cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast, live from State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Mavericks.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Ntilikina, and Capella sends it back. High post Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Outside Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Good on the shot.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Ntilikina. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. Capella with the bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now, here's Doncic. This came out 36 points for him. And they'll keep possession. The shot by Powell, no good. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Shot from the wing. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Here's Collins, and no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
The one thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Williams gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
The shot by Williams, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Ntilikina. No good on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. It took them too many shots to get their points.
I think there was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And that's his first personal foul.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic has proven unequivocally to be the best player in the 2018 class. You've got to give Dallas credit for its absolute belief that that was the case.
Now, here's Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. It's good from long range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to Brunson. And the wide open shot from Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Marjanovic over Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've had working for them early on is their three-point shooting.
The offensive rebound. Marjanovic.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Gallinari. Off target from outside. Mavericks trailed by 15. Dinwiddie outside. Find Divine Brunson. Gets it to him. It's good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Right inside. Right side, Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Green with the ball. Now right defender. Pass to Marjanovic. Over to the left wing. And there's the drive. They get the rebound. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Maverick substitution.
Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. What a terrific move that was. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Atlanta.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
They swipe it. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. From 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 10. Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Hunter. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Doncic. Locked up there for Powell.
That's too many steps.
And that's going to be a travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Leading by 12. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And an intentional foul right there.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
.32 left in the first half of basketball. Doncic looking it over. Driving in. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Ntilikina. Locked up there for Powell.
A high percentage look from Powell there. He's perfect fit for this team.
1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so we can... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. To the paint. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And so it's Dallas with it. And Doncic, here we go.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. The Hawks leading by 8. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
With the step back. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Capella sends it back. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Collins. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The first one falls.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Young drives in. Count that one. 14 points for Clint Capella.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range, so the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And right, here we go. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Doncic right side. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 22 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And the basket is good.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Doncic.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Okongwu.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Bertans with the ball. And stolen by Williams. Molinari on the wing. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive. but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Driving to the basket. Inside, Marjanovic.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Dinwiddie right side. And he lays it straight in. Dinwiddie's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And it's good for 2.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Marjanovic down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The kick out to Wright. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Dinwiddie with the drive. 4 seconds left. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Mavericks lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Right side, Williams. On the wing, Williams. Tries again. Out to Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 3. And it's Wright missing. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Doncic. There's the pick. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney Smith. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Over Hunter. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Doncic with it, and guarded by Capella. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 27 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Back to Young. On deep. Bullock with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Finney Smith. Hunter with some nice defense. Collins wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Doncic with it. And guarded by Capella. Powell, no one around him. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
At the top of the key, Powell. Back to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Young drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
And here is Doncic into the lane. Offensive rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Hunter. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over. Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
That bucket in no time at all.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Dallas making a switch here. Pass to Hunter. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Marjanovic. And here are the Mavericks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd